Welcome to one of our most important courses. This is Advanced Data Analytics using Microsoft Excel. Do you know that across the globe we have around 2 billion users of Microsoft Excel? But you will realize that only 1% has that capability to know how to use the advanced Excel features. And therefore, we have designed this particular training course to assist you be able to work very efficiently in your organization. So let's take you through the introduction of the course. So now, advanced data analytics using Microsoft Excel. Unlock the power of Excel to analyze, visualize, and interpret data like a pro. Perfect for professionals, students, and analysts. So let's look at who are the users of Excel. So one of the users of Excel are those people who are in finance department or in the business. So they use Excel in financial modeling and doing what you call forecasting on their trends, budgeting and variance analysis. We are using Excel to determine the KPI and creating dashboards and performance tracking, especially for those who are in human resource department. And then risk assessment and return on investment calculations. We are also using Microsoft Excel to be able to compute. Now, to those people who are in sales and marketing department, they use Excel for sales trend analysis, for customer segmentations, which is very important so that you reach your customer with the best product they need. Then we also have what we call market basket analysis, campaign performance tracking. That's the people in what we call the sales and marketing department. Now, those who are perhaps in banking, they use Excel mostly for doing what we call data cleaning and preparation processes. Import bank statements and general ledger exports directly in Excel, using Power Query to remove duplicates, standardize dates and amounts formats, and filter online relevant transactions. I can remember my first job, actually, I was using Excel most as a reconciliation analyst. So we were using it for doing what you call reconciliation, after having trained on what you call advanced Excel features. Then finally, those people in the health department may use for doing what you call patient data analysis, resource optimization, trend forecasting, and admin. This is just a few, because you will realize that Excel is also commonly used for those people in the project management and monitoring and evaluation. So let's perhaps look at now the next part. So who are this particular training meant for? This training is meant for monitoring and evaluation professionals, program officers and development practitioners, and then business analysts and data managers, students and researchers who are interested in what you call the analytic world, then anyone who wants to advance their Excel skills, those working in corporate sector, especially financial services. This particular training is for you. Okay, so day one, what are we going to learn in our day one? So in the day one, we shall be learning on cell formatting and how to be able to create Gantt charts using if statements and conditional formatting. So here, you shall learn at data formatting, splitting, and structuring, using conditional formatting, creation of interactive Gantt charts, extracting unique values, and extracting using and or operators. So that's what we're going to cover in day one. So let's look at the second day. So in day two, you shall learn about creating data collection forms using what you call Excel. So there, you shall be looking at the name ranges, data validation, duplicate removal, advanced Excel functions, string functions, concatenate and Excel special characters, sum if and count if functions, VLOOKUPs, index and match functions. Those are the things we are going to cover in what we call our second day. So let's look at the third day. So in the third day, we shall look at what you call Power Query and Power Pivot. So importing and transforming data, creating data models and the relationship, using DAX formulas for analysis, and formatting Excel to perform both descriptive and inferential statistics, including what you call hypothesis test. So let's look at what we shall cover in our day 4. So in day 4, we shall look at the creation of pivot tables and pivot charts. So now this is key in what we call as data visualization. So creating tables and form filters, using summary statistics, and then creating and using pivot charts, creating dashboards in Excel tables, conditional formatting and mini dashboards, interactive visual storytelling using these particular pivot tables and pivot charts. So that's what we shall cover in our day 4. So let's look at what we shall cover in our day 5. In day 5, we shall look at advanced functionalities in Microsoft Excel. So in that, we shall look at how to use Excel to protect your data, which is very important because of the concept of data protection and protection. Now we look at sheet linkage using hyperlinks, data cleaning using Power Query, and then optimize the printing and data exportation to PDF and Word document. So this is what we shall cover in day 5. So let's look at what we shall cover in day 6. So in day 6, we shall look at what you call what if and scenario analysis. Very important for those people in business world for doing what you call predictions. So here we shall look at the goal seek, data tables and scenario manager, forecasting and trend analysis. So this is what shall be covering in day 6. Let's look at what now we shall cover in the final day, which is day 7. So in day 7, we shall look at a real practical project, which will be expected to utilize all what you have learned from day 1 up to day 6, so that you implement and work out that particular project to test your ability to have mastered the concept that we learned throughout this particular training course. So now here, you will be tested on your analytic ability of the acquisition of the skills that you have acquired throughout this course. Real world data sets you'll be given so that you can work on it. Now build an end-to-end dashboards and present your findings to your colleagues at the same time your supervisor. So this is what's going to, this is a 7-day training course meant to equip you with these advanced Excel features for your work so that you can be able to work perfectly well in your organization. So now let's look at the next. So what are you waiting for? Join us today through this contact +254 721 573 and the cost for this particular training is only 5,500 or equivalent of $50 for our foreign participants. So just inbox there and then we shall contact you so that we give you the details of how you can remit your payments, even if at all